mayor, while I was running actually, we were faced with the issue that our pension plan has a huge unfunded liability. Like many pension plans across the country, when the economy tanked back in 2008, so our investments tanked, and so we as taxpayers have to, over the next 20 years, make up for some of that loss. Now, at the same time, we have to make sure that we have police officers and firefighters and police personnel who can protect us, who can do the work of the city. So I was faced with having to address this issue. And what I said when I ran was that I would, as mayor, I would come up with a plan that would reduce cost to the taxpayer, that would reduce our risk in the market, and that would at the same time provide a competitive package so that we could recruit and retain experienced firefighters, experienced police officers like Sam Brown, who's been on the force for 23 years. And so we have to be able, and then to have a plan where when it's time for our police officers who can't chase the bad guys anymore, our firefighters who can't carry us down the ladder, that they are able to retire, so that then the younger ones can come in. And so I was trying to reach that balance. I put together a proposal. City Council had about 7 different workshops. We looked at various proposals, and from what we have now, which is a total defined benefit plan, which means that all of the risk is on the taxpayer because our employees are guaranteed a certain amount when they retire, to the other, which some people have, which is a total defined contribution, which means you're guaranteed nothing. It's whatever your investments are when you retire, that's what you get. Given the nature of our workforce and the fact that our officers and our firefighters do risk their life for us, I felt like there should be a shared risk and not totally on one or the other. And so I presented a hybrid plan which achieves our goals of significantly reducing future costs. It shares the risk in the investment world, and it still has a plan for future employees that will provide a basic defined benefit, but the more money you make, the more risk you have in the market. So somebody who's worked the streets, been a patrol officer all their life, they might retire making $40,000 after 30 years. They are guaranteed a base retirement of $24,000. Anybody that made more money and reaches retirement age, they are more at risk in anything in addition to that base. And council looked at that, and in the end, I think we had a 7-2 vote on council, very strong support for this hybrid plan. Now what happens, we are one of the few cities that actually the citizens vote on their pension plan, which means that any changes to the plan for future employees has to be voted on by the citizens. And in fact, the current plan that we have was voted on over the years by citizens in Knoxville. We can no longer afford the current plan we have, for the future. So I'm asking you on Election Day, early voting starts October 17th, Election Day November 6th. There are a lot of big ticket items on the ballot. Keep scrolling to the very end, and you will see 7 county charter amendments, including the first one has to do with their pension plan. If you go through all 7 county charter amendments, you will then see the city charter amendment. I'm asking you to support the plan. What it will do is close the current plan to any future employees. Those employees like Sam and others who came in with that plan, were promised that plan, they will continue to get our current plan. But future employees will still get a good plan, but it won't be as good, I guess, as the current one. But it's something that is more affordable to us in the future. So we worked with the employee representatives who got behind this and recognized that we had to make a change, and they are supporting the plan in addition to council. And I believe you'll see we should get some papers, endorsements and such, and we're going to get out there and try to make people aware of it. So I ask you to go to the end of the ballot, vote yes or for that amendment change, and that way we can be assured that going forward we'll reduce our costs, but at the same time take care of our valued employees. So I'll be glad to answer any questions about that. Also see our Commissioner Ed Schaus came in. Do you have any questions about that or anything else that we do at the city?
We are a non-questioning bunch.
All right, well.
We do want to thank you very much for that.
Yeah. Thank you.